Hello everyone, so this is the makeup that I filmed for you today. This wasn't what I was going for, the eye look anyway, but this is kind of just what it ended up coming up with, so I hope you enjoy this. This look and the idea and the inspiration for this video was mostly skin focused, so as you could tell, we're looking snatched. So I hope that you guys watch this video. I hope you enjoy this video. But on a more serious note, these are just a couple of products that I picked up from a new brand, from Clicks in Warmer Park, and I am obsessed with these products. Like, I didn't think I would be, but I am literally blown away. So I thought I would just show you guys the products that I picked out and why I love them, which ones I love them, and whatever. So I hope you'll enjoy the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hi guys, so let's take a minute. I was scrolling on Instagram the other day and I saw that Makeup Revolution has come to Clicks in South Africa, so I thought, let's go have a look and see what they've got. And I picked up quite a couple of their things and I am so amazed, because a lot of the things that I picked up are things that I usually wouldn't get, because I'd be like, no, I know that doesn't really work for me. But I mean, they were so reasonably priced that I thought, okay, let's just give this stuff a go. So the products I picked up are mostly like skin focused, like eyebrow thing, some foundation, concealer, that type of vibe. So the look I'm going to do today is really like fresh faced. Yes. So especially now that we are going towards spring, summer, I really like that fresh kind of look, and I am a bit pale at the moment, so yes, don't judge. So I picked up their Fast Base Stick Foundation. It looks like this. It's got a really actually pretty packaging, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I thought that's actually stunning. Like, it's got the Revolution in that nice rose gold kind of writing, and I mean, I don't know, I really do enjoy this packaging. The shade I picked up is F6. There's a lot of shades to choose from, but I'll be careful with your shade choice. They jump between their undertones and things quite a lot. But so this is a stick foundation. For me, I'd be like, hell no, but this stuff is good. So the way I apply this is I don't even prime underneath. I don't feel like it's really necessary for me, and I just kind of go to town with it. And this stuff is really easy to build up, so if you don't put enough on, you need to add on more later on. Like, it's pretty easy. So then I just take my Real Techniques brush, and I just kind of, the way I do this is I don't like move it all around. I kind of like pat. I use a patting, buffing kind of motion to work this in. And you can just see there how nice that looks. I mean, that was pretty quick, pretty easy, good amount of coverage. I mean, yes. So it is really nice, pretty full coverage if you build it up. I haven't built it up too much. This little guy here, he is not a very happy camper, so I'm just going to actually cover that with some concealer. Okay, so the concealer I got is the Conceal and Define Concealer Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. So I got this in the shade C2, which is probably going to be really, really light. But I didn't really have much choice in their undertone selection, so, and I haven't used this yet, so let's hope and pray. Oh, that's actually really, really nice. Quite happy with that. I'm going to use this as an eyeshadow or eye primer as well, and just see how that goes. Nice. I'm just going to set my under eyes with a little bit of powder. Okay, now I'm going to add some bronzer. So as an oldie but a goodie, my Bourjois chocolate bronzer. Just going to pop that onto my cheeks. You want to be really light with this over this cream foundation. It doesn't move the foundation around, but I think if you do go like in it might just, so just be really gentle, just to warm up in the face a wee bit. And then I'm going to go in, this is actually such a gem that I found. It is actually a face powder by Essence. I will tell you to be careful with this, however, because you can get a bit heavy-handed with it, and it can be a bit patchy if you're not careful. But I always find it just gives me a really nice, clean contour, you know? Chiseled. If you feel like you are looking a bit hectic, just go back in with your bigger brush and just blend it out a little bit. Now, this stuff, guys, I'm telling you, I was shooketh by this stuff. Like, again, the kind of liquid on cream and all of that type of vibe always would freak me out a bit. So when I saw these, I thought, you know what, let's give it a try. I mean, it's a massive bottle for only like 150 Rand. The liquid highlighter, and this is in liquid champagne, so it's a really nice applicator, really kind of nice consistency to this product. So I love this stuff. Well, the one thing I will say with this though is rather start with too little and then work your way up. So I'll put a little bit on, I kind of push it to where I want it, and then I'll work on blending it, and really light-handed though. If you're heavy-handed with this, and you are going to move everything that's underneath. But I mean, hey, look at that. Another tip for if you struggle to kind of blend this out is to apply it further back, like by your hairline, and kind of blend it forward, because that way you can't really like make a mess, you know. But I mean, look how gorgeous that is. So like by placing it a bit further back like that, oh, that was a bit much, and then just blending that further down. And the stuff does dry super quick, so you kind of want to apply and blend, apply and blend. You don't want to apply and then move on to the next side and then come back and blend, because you're gonna struggle to blend that out. But I mean, how fresh and glowy is that? Stunning. And then I like to apply some to those kind of high points. And make sure these high points here are really well blended, so that they don't like stick out like, hey, you know, they're looking chunky. And then I like to apply just a touch on my nose. Me, guys, I am shooketh. And how easy and quick that was to blend. It really didn't move my foundation or move anything around or anything. So I am over the moon with that product. Then, just because I do like to set it and I'm always looking like a disco ball, I like to just go in with another highlighter. This is just MAC Soft and Gentle on a small fluffy brush, and I just kind of dust over it lightly, just to kind of, it has dried, but it just kind of sets that product in place, and it does emphasize it a little bit more, you know. Snatched. And now for my brows, another product I really like from them is their brow pencil. I didn't have the box anymore, unfortunately, but it comes with the spoolie on one side and then like the product on the other side. And the product is really nice. It kind of comes in this kind of really weird kind of shape. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but I picked up the shade Deep Brown or Darkest Brown or something brown. It doesn't say on here, which is a bit annoying, but not black, but I think Darkest Brown. And you, again, you're going to be really like light-handed with this because it's pretty creamy and pretty strong. So if you're not light-handed, you will end up with some serious eyebrows, which I like. I like that if I want it to be extra, I can be, you know. Oh, here we go, I found it. Medium brown. It's the shade Medium Brown. It was on the cap. And now I have to take the spoolie and just blend that. And then how gorgeous. I mean, really easy, really quick. I'm just loving this brand, guys. I am just loving it. Okay, now for the eye makeup that I'm going to do today, really simple. I'm just going to grab that same contour powder from earlier and a wee little blender brush, and I'm just going to apply this to that crease. You really want to kind of avoid your lid with this color because this is kind of just carving out your eye. So if you apply it to your lid, you're kind of defeating the whole point. And you really want to accentuate the shape. And it kind of just opens your eyes up quite a bit more, I find. Otherwise it looks like teeny little eyes. Okay, next I'm just going to do kind of a play on a smoky liner. So I'm going to go in with just a kohl pencil. And just draw the crappiest line ever. But I'm not going to go all the way to my inner corner. This could turn out to be such a disaster. Okay, and then you're going to need a black eyeshadow. So I'm just using one out of one of my random palettes. A little shader brush and just start kind of blending that on top of that eyeshadow. I mean, just look at that drama. Granted, this technique is not super easy to do, and you probably should have done the eye makeup first, but you know, you live and you learn. It's very big, it's very dramatic, but I quite like that. So I'm going to go back in now with our contour color. And just kind of add a little bit of depth into this carved out crease that we've got. Okay, now I'm going to pop on some mascara, and this is just the Essence Volume Hero mascara. This mascara is another one of my absolute favorites. Because of the way we've accentuated our eye makeup, I'm going to use the eyeliner accents. I've used these before and these are stunning. Number 005. Eyelashes are on. So it's only my lips really that we have left, and this is another thing. I literally bought a whole bunch of things I bought from Revolution, and it is their Rachael X Lip Kit, and this one is in the shade Noble, and I think it's really nice because you actually get a liner as well as a liquid lipstick. So I think that it's stunning that it comes in a combination. The only thing though is like you can't like turn this thing, so I think you're supposed to like sharpen it. I haven't tried, but I will. When I do try, I will let you guys know. Oh, this color gives me life, people, really. One thing I will say definitely is that these do dry. Obviously they're matte, so they do dry quite like sticky, but I did find that just popping on a lip balm or a clear lip gloss, something like that, over the top once it's dried, and you're sorted. Like, it doesn't budge for like the entire day, trust. So basically this is the finished look, guys. So look at how dewy and fresh the skin looks. I think that's the best part for me, is when it comes to like changing of seasons and makeup styles. So I don't usually change the way that I wear like my eye makeup and my lip colors and things like that. Obviously they like when it's more summer I wear like brighter colors or whatever, but I don't really like focus those makeup items towards seasons. Whereas my skin, I like my skin to be like different with the season. So like spring, summer, I really like to be fresh, dewy, amazing, and then winter I like to be a little bit more like full coverage, a little bit more matte. But key is always long wearing for me, and I find that this foundation really does wear nicely, especially for summer, because I will find it will dew. So as it wears, it does get a bit more dewy in places, but not like an oil slick. However, if you have oily skin, you might struggle with this, but if you kind of like normal combination, like you really should be okay if you just powder your extra areas. But I mean, I'm obsessed. Like, I don't think you can be more obsessed than I am with this range. So I mean, that's the foundation, the highlighter, the concealer, the liquid lipstick, lip liner, and the eyebrow pencil. Now that I've all tried from Revolution, and I am obsessed with all of them. There's not like one thing that I can point out and be like, oh, this is average. I mean, for the price point of these, this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like, I mean, this foundation is literally like 110 rand, give or take. This was 150 rand, but I mean, like, look how big that is. It's massive. I don't really remember the price for the other things, but I mean, so affordable that, I mean, you have to try it. It's really, and it's so worth it. As you can tell, I am obsessed. So that's it from me, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this quick little skin focused makeup tutorial. Let me know if you guys have tried Makeup Revolution, and if there is anything that like you think I should try, or if there's any recommendations or video requests, please drop them down below. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and follow me on my social media. Yes, it was fantastic filming another video for you guys, and I will see y'all soon.